grab your cup. If there's one thing that I could distill everything down in life as to why people don't lead themselves through life, really creating the life that they want. So that might mean creating great relationships where you're connected and you feel loved and nurtured. That might mean leading yourself through career and success and experiences that are joyful and abundant in many ways. It might also mean leading yourself through a path of health where you keep your vibrant energy and you keep your health as you age. There's one thing I believe that impacts all of that and why people don't lead their life in those ways. And that one thing would be having a sense of victimhood or being a victim to anything in your life. And I want to give you 3 examples of that. So if by chance you rolled your eyes when you heard that, or I'm not a victim, I want you to think of these 3 examples and look to see how prevalent they are in your life if you're feeling like those things are not accessible to you. So the first thing that would keep us in a state of victimhood or keep us feeling like a victim, when you feel like a victim, you're not a leader. You cannot be a victim and a leader at the same time. And that means a leader for yourself, or a leader for your children, or a leader in your relationships, whatever it is. You cannot be a victim and a leader at the same time. So the 3 things that right off the bat are easy to see that contribute to people staying in victimhood. Number 1 is blame. Anytime you have a story about what someone else did and how you couldn't continue your life because of what they did, you're in victimhood. You're pointing the finger and you're blaming. So it might be, my parents didn't have money for me to go to college 30 years ago. So my life never went the way I wanted. I had to do something and it wasn't what I wanted to do. I didn't get to do what other people get to do. That's blame. If you blame someone that you've been in a relationship with and you blame them, they cheated on me, or they didn't tell me the truth about themselves, whatever it is, you're blaming them and not taking responsibility for where your actions had you in that relationship and maybe stayed in that relationship longer, etc. Or even why you've continued to be at the effect of those things and the relationship's been over for years, right? So that's blame. The second thing that keeps people in a state of victimhood is when we agree with and then choose to believe the things that other people say about us. So somebody says something, what's wrong with you? You're stupid. You should be ashamed of yourself. And then we decide, I should be ashamed of myself. What is wrong with me? I am stupid. I must not be lovable. Especially the things that were said to us when we were very young, when we were deciding who we were, when we were creating ourselves. If we start to agree and believe what other people say, and I don't care who those other people are, it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a partner, it could be someone culturally. When we start to believe that, then we are stuck in being a victim to that. So what beliefs you hold about yourself and what agreements you participate in with other people and how they treat you, that keeps you in victimhood. And then the third thing that would keep you in a state of being a victim in your life is not managing your emotions and allowing emotions like anger, resentment, shame, guilt, those emotions. If you spend a lot of time in those emotions, sadness, then you are allowing your emotions to be at a very low level. You're experiencing the world through an emotional deprivation, really, because those emotions keep you. There's nothing wrong with those emotions. We all have them, but they keep you in a place of victimhood. They keep you upset about what's happened rather than creating something new and different. So learning how to process those emotions, allow them and let them leave so that you can move into better feeling emotions so that you can get yourself into contentment, courage, peace, acceptance, joy, love. When you can get yourself into those emotions, it's because you've released victimhood. And from that place, you can lead yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So those three things, look at where they are in your life. Do you spend a lot of time blaming other people, situations, the world, for where your life is at, what's happened to you in any area? Do you agree with when somebody says something that's hurtful? Do you in some way, somewhere in the background, agree with it? Yeah, I do always mess up. Yeah, somebody says, you have a partner who says, I can't be with you anymore because you're fat. And you say to yourself, yeah, I am fat. I must not be worth a better partnership. Nobody else is going to love me. So where do you agree with and believe the things that other people have said? And then the third thing is, how well do you manage your emotions and allow yourself to process out of the depleting, lower feeling emotions and move into the higher, better feeling emotions so that you can lead your life? All three of those go together, actually, if you look. But where are you? If you feel stuck in any of those areas, if you know that those things are operating and you can see in your life the patterns that get created when we are stuck in victimhood, but you don't know how to break them and you don't know how to change any of those three things, please put chat in the comments, because that is a big part of the work that I do. And what's so beautiful is that I get to hear in my clients' lives, and as we move through our work together, how life completely transforms, how they shift whatever it is that they're focusing on. And you can have that too. The way that I do it and the way that I work, if it feels like a good fit for you, let's talk about that. But at least let's have a conversation about the outcomes that you want to have and how those three things, boiled down into one word called victimhood, are showing up and stopping you from leading your life in the direction that you want it to go. Okay? Put chat and I'll make sure that we connect. Have a good day.